Minecraft is one of the greatest video games ever made. All the memories we shared, but with yourself, friends, and even the YouTubers we watched. Minecraft is a game full of creativity. But have you ever considered Minecraft to be a horror game? Have you ever considered how scary some aspects can be? Come along with me as I take you through the journey of why Minecraft is secretly a horror game. So it's a beautiful fine day. You want to create a new world because you're bored. Once you load in, you feel brand new. You even stop to take a quick look at the sunrise. Afterwards, you start gathering some wood to create a crafting table. And as you look into the sun, you just realize the world is so quiet. Too quiet. Now, I get that Minecraft is a very peaceful game, but just the lack of ambience, birds, noise, really goes for an unsettling atmosphere. It just gives you the unsettling feeling that you're being watched. But it's house building time, so you gotta build your first house before it gets nighttime. As you see the sunset, you realize stuff is about to go down if you don't build that house quickly. But once you do finally finish your house, you know you're safe. However, you decide to make the big mistake going outside because now you're being swarmed by mobs. You try to get inside your house, but it's unsuccessful. But eventually you do make it back inside, but not without an arrow piercing your brain. You try to relax, but then you don't realize. Yeah, you're dead. Aw man, all those 2 minutes of work gone. And because of that, you decide to take to the caves for shelter. And even though monsters don't spawn as much in caves, there's just an ominous feeling just going into the caves. Just that constant worrying fear that something's gonna happen to you. And just being underground in general was just kind of unnerving. You always constantly worry, am I being watched? Is something gonna jump at me? But you found an abandoned mine shaft, so there's no need to worry. As you wander around, you find cool things. But just the mine shaft in general is just downright creepy. There's just so much mystery behind the mine shafts, and you just think, who built these? Were there miners that came before you? And the narrow hallways just don't seem to make it any better. And as you keep walking, you hear that sound. What could it have been? Who made that sound? Is somebody watching me? Are the mine shafts haunted? And then you hear it again, and you really start to question if you're mentally sane or not. After crying in a corner, pissing your pants for a bit, you decide to go wander off again. But as you go deeper, you start to notice weird things that start appearing, and you go deeper and deeper, and then you come across a hole and realize something's down there. Did you discover something? And then you find one of the most mysterious structures in all of Minecraft, the ancient city. As you go down, you sneak and look closely at all the weird, mysterious blocks around. And as you keep walking, you hear the cry of the dead. What the fudge was that? You're thinking to yourself, was that a heartbeat? Is there a monster here? You walk around for a bit and you end up finding the Skulk Shrieker. Souls begging to be released. As you explore the ancient city, you start coming across weird structures, cool items. You even find diamonds. After a while, you start to get geared up, but then you get a little too overconfident, and then the souls scream again. Your screen flashes again as you hear that heartbeat. As your cold footsteps slide across the dreaded pavement, you decide to break a Skulk Shrieker. Oblivious to you, there was another one, and then you woke up the warden. He tries to sniff you out, his heart built from the souls of the dead. You feel your stomach drop the second he turns around and starts headed towards you. In that moment, you feel sick to your stomach. You know you should move, but if you move, he'll come after you. You know you shouldn't move, but if you don't move, you're just gonna die, so you just move anyway. But then you decide you need to eat glowberries. And when you hear that sound, you know what's gonna happen. Now you're just running for your dear life. Now knowing that you just angered the most hostile mob in the game. Your heart beating so hard you can just feel it. You feel like your chest is gonna explode because of how intense the heartbeat is. And no matter how far you keep running, the warden keeps following you back. Soon you decide to block the way, but not before he hits you with that sonic boom attack. After that, you just run. After a while, you think you've outrun the warden. Only to realize you summoned another one. So you decide to just run away, but no matter where you go, mobs are everywhere, preventing your escape. You're low on HP, trying to escape all the chaos. Eventually, you think you've made it far enough away, but then... yeah, that's not gonna go good on your public record. So you've had a bad day in the mines, and you just need to relax a bit before you start your adventure again. So you decide to play some music discs. Ah, the soothing, relaxing music of Cat. Honestly, any music disc is relaxing pretty much. And honestly, most music discs just make you feel certain moods. But then you decide to play Music Disc 13. Okay, that one was trash. But hey, there's another music disc called 11. I mean, sure, it's cracked. Well, you can't really judge a record by if it's cracked or not, so maybe it will still work. Never mind, that one was also trash. And it really makes you wonder, why do those discs sound fine, but why do the others not? Why are all the scary music discs numbered? Is there some sort of like deeper meaning behind it? Why is disc 11 cracked? More importantly, who even was this? Who was the person in disc 11? What happened? See, the mystery behind these music discs really makes you just unnerved and disturbing. Even if the music discs don't work, at least you want to take a nice, relaxing trip to the Nether. You light up your Nether portal, and you don't really know what to expect when going into the Nether. But once you do get into the Nether, you're just met with this unsettling, hellish landscape. And the Nether is just more creepier than the overworld. Another thing with the Nether is that it just feels compressed. It's not like the overworld where it feels more open. The Nether just feels so isolated and trapped. And it feels kind of claustrophobic in a way. And the Nether biomes are pretty unique, but one of them stands out. The Soul Valley. Just the name gives you the chills, but it's much more than that. A valley of souls stranded there. What could be for the end of time. Souls begging to be released. You can even see the spirits of the dead sometimes rising from the sand. Sometimes you just hear a faint cry for help. And it really makes you wonder, how did these souls get here? Were there people that came before me and now they're trapped here? But once you get back from the Nether, you realize something's off. Missing trees, a lot of fog, and it's raining? What could be going on? You've heard of the myths of the mysterious Herobrine, and you start to wonder, was this his doing? You keep exploring, and then you come across a 2x2 tunnel? Who did this? This looks completely unnatural to spawn. Did a player do it? All of a sudden, you see something in the distance. You look to go see what it is, but it's gone. All of a sudden, you hear footsteps. Sound like they're coming towards you. You start running and running, hoping to seek shelter in the caves. You decide to go deeper, hoping to lose whoever that player was. You stand there, surrounded by rocks, only to realize you've just been followed by the mysterious Okay, the Herobrine story was just for laughs. Even though I've been saying that Minecraft is a horror game, why? Why aren't we scared of it now? If it's a horror game, aren't we like supposed to be scared of it? Okay, maybe it's scared a few people, but what is preventing us from being scared of it? Is it nostalgia? It could be that, but I don't think so. I think the real reason for why Minecraft might not be a horror game is because the game is just getting more and more advanced. It's just back in the day, Minecraft was simple, and it just added a whole layer of mysteriousness and unnervingness to it. Minecraft updates were also random, so nobody really expected what was going to be added. And some old horror stories like Herobrine were more believable because Minecraft was just random. I mean, come on, this is the same time that they added Frog Girl, Steve, Black Steve, Beast Boy. But over time, as Minecraft just got new updates, the world started becoming less and less barren. Some mysteries were just no longer scary. Now, some aspects definitely haven't changed, like the cave ambience, but that's for another day. But at the end of the day, is Minecraft a horror game? I don't know. It really comes down to just how the person perceives the game. Either they think it's scary, or it's not. It really depends on them. Now, I might have missed a few elements that made Minecraft scary, but if I missed too many, I could make a part 2 to this video. But for now, that's really all I have to say. Enjoy your day, and I hope I didn't traumatize you.